everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to share 3 reasons why fasting is important and why you should add it to your life and how it could be beneficial for you. Let's go ahead and get into it. So if you have watched some of my recent videos, you would have saw my going without my phone for a week, and that was a form of fasting. Fasting is when you are getting rid of something and you are replacing that thing that you are getting rid of, that you are not doing or using, whatever the case may be, and you're replacing that with time with God. And you could fast from many different things. You could fast from food, which is the most common thing. You could fast from your phone, from social media, whatever it is that is enticing you and that you are not spending enough time with God, or whatever the case may be. There's also other reasons for fasting that I'll get into in just a second, but fasting is very important and it is talked about a lot in the Bible. So let's talk about why it is important to us and it could be beneficial in our lives. So the first reason why fasting is super important is because it is a great way to get your prayers answered. Now, I don't know about you, but I am constantly throwing off prayers to God throughout the day, like, Lord, please help with this or that or the other. Like, I am constantly talking to God throughout the day. But in order to make sure your prayers are signed, sealed, and delivered straight to the throne room of God, it is very highly encouraged in the Bible to fast. Ezra 8:23 says, "And we fasted and implored our God for this, and he listened." When you fast for something, God knows that you're serious. God knows that it is a deep desire. It's different from just asking God for something on a day-to-day basis, like, God, I need this, God, I need that. Like, you are sealing and hand delivering this prayer to God so that he may answer whatever is on your heart. You're showing God, like, Lord, I'm willing to give up this, and that for whatever I am desiring. And obviously it's up to God and does it suit his will for your life, but it's a great way to get prayers answered, and fasting was used a lot in the Bible for that reason alone. The next reason why fasting is super important is because it is a way to practice self-control. So if you don't know what the fruits of the Spirit are, self-control is one of the fruits of the Spirit, and the fruits of the Spirit is something that we should all have. Like, it is something that God wants for all of his children, is to bear all of the fruits of the Spirit, and self-control is one. And fasting is a great way to practice self-control. It is a great way to show God and your body, your flesh, that, look, my spirit is in control. You don't own me. Yes, this is a vehicle that God put us in, but it does not own us. It does not tell us what to do. We tell it what to do. Our spirit tells it what to do. So fasting from whatever it is that you might be struggling with, whether it's eating, whether it's being on your phone too much, being on social media too much, whatever the case may be, but fasting from that thing is showing that, hey, my spirit is in control, not this specific thing. And last but not least, fasting is super beneficial because it helps us make decisions. It was used a lot in the Bible for this specific reason as well, because it's so easy to ask God for things, like I mentioned earlier, like constantly, like on a daily basis, you're asking God for things. But when you stop and fast, it's so much easier to hear from God. And also it's showing God that, like, hey, this is something that I'm asking, something that I'm desiring. Like, Lord, I really need discernment on this, and this is a great way, like, to just stop and give God that time of day to actually listen to what he has to say. So all in all, fasting is so beneficial for our spiritual health, to help us gain self-control, and also to hear from God more than we would on a daily basis. So y'all, I highly recommend fasting. It has been so beneficial for me in my life. It has gotten me through some tough times, things that I have struggled with. It has helped me take control over certain issues that I might have had with certain things, like my phone, for example. If you haven't seen that video, make sure that you watch it. It's a really good one. But that was a form of fasting, me staying away from my phone, because I realized, like, hey, my phone is controlling me, and I don't want other things. We don't want worldly things to control us. We want God to control us. We want to be controlled through the Spirit of God, not through the worldly flesh. So I recommend fasting. I'll leave a couple Bible verses down below, of course the ones that I just mentioned, and some other ones down below if you want to study more on fasting, but I highly recommend it. Like I said, it's been great for me. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a short one, but very beneficial. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay beautiful. Mwah. Bye.